Afghani people and Pakistani people, they're all the same to me. Palestinian, there you go. See, I don't even know. I don't know anything about it at all.
I know nothing about Israel really going on right now.
I'm pretty sure that they don't like each other. That's pretty much all I know.
I think the Palestinians feel that they've been displaced of land that's originally theirs.
Jerusalem, Holy Land, issues.
It's not something that we conversate in everyday conversations, I guess.
I hear it every day, but I just can't think of the names.
It's kind of like a freedom struggle for the Palestinians because they want their land back.
It's really bad that I don't know anything, especially going to UT, but I don't know, it's my fault.
In 1948, even before that, people were starting to be kicked out of their homes in what's now Israel.
Well, the State of Israel was created in 1948. Before the State of Israel and the territories of Palestine, there was the land of Palestine, which was under the Ottoman Empire, and then the British Mandate. After World War II, Britain could no longer control its territories, and so it decided to give 55% of the state to Zionist Jews, and 45% to the Palestinians, though Palestinians were 70% of the population, and the Zionists were 30% of the population.
Well, the conflict, I mean, it's a very complicated thing, and I think that's the main problem, is that when people explain it, they try to oversimplify it.
So what happened with the British and when the British, after the Ottoman Empire fell down and the British had the territory, they basically came up with the Palestinian Mandate. So in 1948, Israel wanted independence, and it became a country, and on that day, a few hours afterwards, it got attacked by all the countries surrounding it, and that launched the first Arab-Israeli war.
The UN decided to grant Israel and the Palestinians 2 states. In 1948, when this partition was made, Israel declared independence. Israel accepted the terms of the UN. The Palestinians and the other Arab countries did not. And because of that, there was a major conflict. And in the end of the conflict, ultimately what happened is that Israel had a state, and the Palestinians did not.
The Zionists eventually captured the territory by ethnically cleansing 750,000 Palestinians.
A lot of people came from Europe, a lot of Jews came from Europe to Israel, but there were Jews already in Israel as well that were living there. But I think what really happened was a split. So now instead of Arabs and Jews being integrated, living together there, the Arabs were moving into the West Bank or the Gaza Strip, and the Jewish people were staying in Israel. So settlements are usually Jewish people coming and living inside enclosed areas in the West Bank or in the Gaza Strip. There are no longer settlements inside the Gaza Strip, but there are still settlements inside the West Bank, rather large ones. And when I say settlements, some of them, you think of them as like just, a bunch of tiny places enclosed in a fence, but some of them are very large. They're whole cities within themselves. They have their shopping mall or whatever inside the settlement.
I've definitely read of incidences where, Palestinians were forced to move either by Israelis or by other Arabs. And if that happened by either side, it was wrong, but it happened. And as far as fixing it now, I think it's kind of a waste of time to worry about, we had this then, we had this then. I think we need to look towards the future in creating a Palestinian state and a stable Jewish state.